Hello, Lolos, Dindanmex, another Game of League ranked. Haven't made a video in a while, just making one right now because I just finished a game and it was lit. Just crushed it like I fucking crushed that shit. And I'm about to show you here. I'm going to give a big old shout out to I don't know how you pronounce that, Guy Bake. Get ya back, I guess. Get ya back, maybe. Bake, I don't know. You played your jungle decent. Early game was perfect. I didn't see anything else. I was kind of focused on my lane and making sure that that bitch of a Sion gets shut down. Okay, so here's the game plan, boys. When you see a build like Sion and you're Garen, kick his ass. You counter him 100%. You go tank, he'll end up just spamming all his abilities. So you gotta time his abilities and kick his ass as he's doing it. We had a pretty decent game. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification tab icon so you can keep getting more of these games in, kind of understand the gaming about it. You know, if you're trying to learn on how to get to gold and plat, because I'm about to get back to plat again. I was in plat 2, going to promos plat 1, then shit happened. I just got insane amount of trash. Like 80% of my games were just like that. I had to carry everyone all the time. This time around, just recently went on a 14-game winning streak. You can check it out. Go to op.gg to check out my stuff. Dindanmex Pro. Then no joke, on my 15th game, we get trash. Big ol' shout out to Dark Sega. He helped me, duo it out there. But yeah, like, no joke. I got a bug splat. It kicked me out, said it was patching my stuff. Then I played a game by myself. It was okay. But then I kept playing with Sega, and it was over. I couldn't play with him anymore. Looks like Riot cocked us on that one. Because he ended up... we just ended up getting trash all the time. Like, literally 3 games back-to-back. We got trash jungler, trash mid, and then trash support. I think he was ADC, so we couldn't carry that shit. No, ADC. He was support. We couldn't carry that shit. So, anyways, yeah, if you guys think that Riot might have something to do with it, hey, it's too big of a coincidence. They might. I don't know. If you get a bug splat and all of a sudden you get shitty-ass teams after that, might be something going on there. But anyways, coming back to reality here. Yes, you're facing a Sion with the Garen. You want to stay away from... You don't want to be behind the minions when you're fighting him. You want to be on the opposite side because he'll end up doing that trash shit. You always want to be also using your Q only whenever he decides to go and do stuff like this. So, want to make sure that you stay off of those minions, not behind them, especially early game. You want to keep him to the side. You see that, how he has to back? Because now his combo's out. See, that's the only way he can do it. And remember, your Q gets rid of your slows, so as soon as you decide to get rid of your slow, make sure it only happens right after that push or right after a slow. I'll show you something cool here. You want to spin first? Kind of keep them guessing when are you going to be doing that Q. You see that he kicked, he missed. I kicked there because I thought I was going to be able to get that minion. Try to push early on versus the Sion. He's kind of slow at clearing in the beginning. So it gives you time to roam. As you can see there, there's a kill there mid. Panth is behind. I'm telling him where I'm going. Eve is trying to fight him off. He's being super aggro, and that's punishable, especially if you push first. You have an ability to time. You see how long it's taking him? I have enough time to even wait it out. I think he knew he was cucked here. Over after that. Okay, so once you take the enemy jungler, as you can see, he's still there. She wants to go get blue or red. Try to take as much as possible from your opponent, but I think she should be able to do it. So you start with that. Stop his little thing. Your Q literally can take out any one of his spells. Like, it'll shut him down. Step to the side. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. he kind of won on the trade there, but I mean, we had already killed what's his name? Pan. Yeah, I knew he was trying to cheese over here. Now, always be paying attention to the map, because watch, right there I got to see Pan. So you want to make sure that you always keep an eye on your jungler. He's pissed. He's playing aggro. He's probably going to make more mistakes. Forced him to smite. Made him back. Staying there. Helping out the Eve. The monster's going back. If he decides to go back in, I'm able to kick his ass. And then just farm back up. I was going to back, but my health came back. He hit me. Remember, stay away from the minions, because all he's going to want to do is kick them. When you see him charging up, kick his ass, Q him. It'll stop his charge up. He overstepped his boundaries. When his mana's low, be super aggressive, because he can't do anything. Like, once his mana is really low, that goes with almost all mana champs. Now, the only reason I'm taking it easy is because I have no idea where Panth is at. Right there, I know he's done. Ugh, so close. I didn't have my Q anymore. Now you know he's gonna back, so force that TP out. You don't want him to be able to roam early on. I mean, he's prior to level 6, but it doesn't matter. You want to keep him focused on his lane. So push as quickly as possible, and Garen is one of those that can push fairly quickly, especially if you go AD. Now that you saw his TP, go ahead and retreat. You're good. Everyone's safe on the map. There's no Sion available to them. Now, I have not received a gank from Eve, okay? Just remember that. There's been no gank 6 minutes in. I've been helping her win her jungle and putting down path behind. So I've been fighting 2 people and been helping an extra person. So I actually have been ganking jungle, okay? Just remember that. You want to have the greatest effect you can on your team when you're fighting. And at the same time still not lose on CS. I think I have 33 CS, yes, 34. Perfect. That's perfect. And I have 1 assist, so I have more gold already. I have more items. I am in control at the moment. You don't want to lose control too fast. You want to make sure you hold on to it. If there's no necessary fight, don't get the fight. Take the CS. He was able to push in, but that's because you were making sure that, I went and pinked the blue because I know that Panth is already behind, and you want to keep him behind. He's level 3, so you don't want to give him any easy kills. So I was trying to stall out the wave because I thought he was going to back, and I want to make a big old minion wave collapse. And so, remember, if you fight him by himself, you should be able to win the fight 1v1. Look at that. It's too much silence. Back off because he gets it right after that, so he's able to use it again. But you see that? That's a counter. So, like, he has to let go of that shit quickly, and he normally won't. If he does, it does less. I don't know if it does less damage, but I know the stun duration is slower. He's trying to just protect himself behind his minions, but they don't really protect him. Remember, we have Undying. Remember, sidestep that, wait it out, let him take minion aggro. He has to use his abilities. Let him use abilities. Now, this is something different. I'm trying to see if he's not that aware of bushes, and evidently he's not. So I got out of his line of sight. Wait till he uses abilities. Go in on that one. He flashes. He thought I was going to ult. I wasn't going to ult. That wasn't going to kill him. So, I think he ulted because he saw Eve, to be honest. He's like, oh shit, I think I'm dead. Now, that's an appropriate name for this mid. This mid was asking for a gank. Alright, so here's the lesson, guys. If you cannot win the lane, don't force it. Okay? If you only have a one track of mind, which is I win lane or I lose game, then you're gonna lose more games than you will ever win lane, especially as you get higher in the elo. Because it's an ebb flow. Okay? You will sometimes lose the lane early on, but you might win it mid game and then late game. The lane, I think people put too much emphasis on winning lane and then you win game. It doesn't work that way. There's a lot of factors that go into it. Now remember, we're trying to keep the camp down. I'm over here trying to make sure that we get the damn... I'm surprised Sion is not coming here. Now, Eve went a little too ham there. I guess she thought she'd be able to kill her. I was not going to help her on that. Now I'm able to help. Didn't have to use my ult. Block it. You see that? I blocked it so that way she doesn't get hit. See, if the mid would have done... Oh, that's warded. That's how she did it. If the mid would have done that more often, roamed, which... Hello, you're talking about a interdimensional little freak. She should be able to roam. She's actually one of the few champions that I believe should roam. That's another way of winning. You know, if you help out your teammates. He's like so aloof. He's going inside the bush. Use that to your advantage when you're fighting, because it not only scares them, but you take the least amount of damage. And then they don't know where you're coming from, so by the time they figure it out, it's a little too late. Use him again. Here I made a mistake. I thought I was going to be able to kill him, and then I lagged, and I almost died on this one. Whoo, man, I almost fucked up. And Panth knew this, so he was trying to follow me. I think there's no words there. And I was looking for Panth. I was like, I know Panth is smelling blood, so. Whew. I wonder how close he was to getting to me. I made a mistake though. That was an error. I was getting really tired of him hugging turret, but that's actually the best thing he can do, just like turret. Shit, he was close. Ooh, that's scary. I think I could have died then. Alright, so first item I'm putting is Black Cleaver. Why? Because you know way ahead of time Sion's going to tank up. If he doesn't tank up, you're already beating him. So, and look at that, he's extremely tanking up already. Also, there's a lot of stuns in this match. You got Panth, you got Sion, you got LeBlanc, you got Lux. So I decided to put on threads in this game, you know, to kind of lower down that stun range or stun time. It lasts a little bit. Ultimately, if you're going to get perma-stunned, you're going to get perma-stunned. I mean, there's too many stuns to count. But you can always, you know, kind of survive. The survivability is a little bit higher, especially if they're not good. Hey, who would have known that, right? I mean, if they're not good, they're not good. And as this game has been proven, Panth doesn't know how to jungle very well. Single-minded again, trying to force an idea that's not working, not adapting. Same thing as our mid. Our mid is not adapting. Our bot is doing fairly decent, I want to say. How do you really take that? Every time, just fucking annoy him. Hit him, do a little bit of damage, and back off. You don't have to stay for the actual trade. Garen is actually not that good at... Boom, there it is again. Every time he tries... That must be so fucking annoying. For someone to counter... Now, there's a bunch of little monsters there. You can tower down there, but... Just go... There's a lot of more objectives to take. Like, mid, look at what mid's doing. They're not doing anything. They froze up in fear. They're like, I can't gank, woe is my life. Or, you know, Evelyn has not ganked, woe is my life. I don't know if you noticed, but I've been doing, kind of tag team duoing with her, trying to keep down Panth. If Zoe would keep up with that game plan and adjust, we would be so far ahead at the moment. Because Zoe would have probably even gotten some kills, taken some jungle farm, instead of just trying to get some CS the old school fashion way, which works if you're winning lane like I am. As you noticed, I am 87, he's 85, but I got a kill, and I have one, and I've been roaming. It's just knowing the timing of things instead of just wasting a lot of time just standing there doing nothing. If you want to be proactive, remember that. Now, what runes did I take in this one? Grasp of the Undying, the bone one, conditioning. The reason I take conditioning is because there's AP champs, so I do need that extra buff in MR if I decide to put on MR. Good thing is that they're actually not doing too much damage, and I'm like kind of right in there. Another kill. Did I have to do that? No, but I use it because I did roam, so I need to get the cash. I need to get the cash for roaming. Sion is pushing over there. I do have teleport. So first things first, we have to take down this turret. Now, I think here there's a couple of things I could have done differently, but I think Sion wasn't Sion wasn't oh, he just didn't contest it. Yeah. Or maybe he just thought I took it. Sion is not contest. Right there, I could have teleported there, but I'd rather go back, get my items, and then teleport in. I end up losing the towers, so maybe I should have done it differently, but I didn't want to give in to anything. You can go ahead and post in the comments what I could have probably done differently. I think I should have, once I took that, I should have teleported instead of coming back and then going in. But it just feels like I would have wasted more time. You want to stay in front of him, but he flashed out. He did win. He was gonna die, so I think either way he was planning on doing something like that. You don't have to force anything, but I think I could have played that a little bit better. Save turret. I think he also teleports in. So the good thing about him doing this stuff is that you're technically keeping him behind. So you still took first turret blood, so I still got more gold than he did. And I'm still up in CS, and I have 2 kills. So all in all, I think I'm in the green. But I think there's probably a way of saving it too. Might have gotten too greedy. So if you're liking these videos and you're learning from them, please hit the little donation box that we got. You want to make sure that I get support on this so I can keep doing these videos, making better resolution. You know, I am trying to buy a new laptop. I'm trying to buy a Predator. I was trying to make sure that Panth was in there. This one was a little odd. I didn't know if Panth was here. At the same time, I wanted to get as much CS as possible. I don't know what he was doing there. I don't know if he was just panicking or... I decided to let him go there. Might as well just take this CS. I already did a lot of damage to me. And he did back, I guess, as I thought he would. As you can tell, I'm 121, he's 116, so I still have more CS than him. You see those little weird stops? For some reason, my computer lags during this time frame. I have no idea why. It's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get a new laptop. Even though I do have a Gamers Republic, it is a few years old. No need to force it down. We're ahead. Just see right there. And then he thinks he has an advantage here. So I immediately check him. Oh no, he doesn't. And he back up. Easy. So what build do you do versus this team? A lot of people say you would put MR because there's a lot of AP heavy stuff. Remember, you can counter MR or AP, should I say. You can counter AP with Garen, HP, and AD. Because if you're able to last while they try to burst you down, and you just do more damage than they do, usually they'll flinch. And your ult just kind of guarantees you're going to win that fight. So, and obviously we got Mercury Threat. It says usually, sounds weird, but just enough MR to take them out, especially when you're ahead. Just because they're stuns, if they can't stun you the first time, you're fighting them on a 1v1, they're going to get demolished. You're going to get graped in the mouth. So they keep on fighting over there, and that's fine. Sion keeps on staying here. He doesn't want to let go of his turret, which is okay, because it just allows you to keep CS in. Made him flinch there. You also have health regeneration. I got it again. So you want to make sure that you go in on a small trade and you get out. Once you do that, you're gonna slowly and steadily be chipping him away, and you end up winning the match. Now, always try to take that scuttle because not only does it give you vision, but it also gives you great experience in gold. And even though it looks like you guys are close, the difference starts getting further and further the more scuttles you have. Yeah, it's 140 gold, man. That's a lot for one minion. Now, he did back here, which I don't know why. I guess he went over there. I didn't ping. I was focused on taking the enemy jungler's jungle now since I noticed that he wasn't pushing. Our team already made their decision. I don't have TP yet. I could TP in, but that would be suicide, so no. The team is asking for help doesn't necessarily mean you give it to them, alright? If they're telling you to jump off a cliff, you don't do it. No matter how many people get angry. There's more gold here for you to get a lead, and then there's a turret there that if you're able to get that turret, you get a substantial lead now. Look at that, I have 165, I have red, and now I have a turret. And I have 2 kills. By the way, that god skin, I like it. I wish it was a Visor. The Visor would have been better, but that's decent. So trying to defend that mid turret so it doesn't go down. That's our strong point at the moment in the map. Remember, I don't have MR. But like I said, I don't need it. Look at that. They barely did any damage. Everybody landed shit on me. I decided to put on more attack damage with health. So that's where I'm that item carrying. Besides, I'm planning on farming still. I'm pretty well ahead of the group. Now they have a fight there. I could have fought, but I decided to take. Watch this. This is how you know you're ahead. Okay? See how much damage they can do when they do the combo. Nothing. That was horrible for her. Look at that. It's just that all extra health I have. I only have a little bit of MR. Keeps reading me, but I already have a Mercury thread, so. Now, I think there's a tactic that I used to use a lot more than I do now, and that's poking their turret. That final turret is so important to take out. Maybe I should have gone over there. I decided to take out that push because there was a push happening about. So you want to keep a constant pressure on the enemy team. You never want to take the minions once they're like near your fucking tower there, especially when you know that they're all backed up, because you put even more pressure where they have to decide, do we stay on that top lane and try to kill these guys, or do we end up moving to the do we end up moving? See, as soon as I stopped the pressure, Sion decided, you know what, I'm gonna go help these guys out over here. I planned on teleporting, but since I saw them all fighting and one of them dying over there, I decided to come by to take that mid, because the minions are still pushing mid. They're questioning what I was doing there instead of going down there and fighting with them, but I don't have teleport there. Remember, the pokes, they are dangerous. You always want to keep out of range from that LeBlanc. See, there's a stun there. There's 2 stuns there. There's 2. Ez is a character that you don't want to be able to fight until after you get... Oh. Take all the farm you can get. All the time. Ez is a character you don't want to fight until you have Dindanmex, because then you can catch up to him afterwards. I should have just gotten in on that. I was going to leave, but I was like, you know what? I mean, he can't do too much for himself. Look at this, see how that made him retreat? Look at this, she does no damage. I mean, she ulted me. Here they try to cheese me real quick. I think they knew I was trying to get the red. I have to flash out here because if that other guy catches me, I'm dead. I even typed there on there, I was like, you know, pretty good cheese. You guys almost had me there, I almost made a mistake. I was playing too aggro, just taking too many objectives. There's a time to back off. I think I should have backed off there. Little timings that I've gotten wrong so far, but I mean, this is low elo, so you don't really get punished too hard on it, unless they're actually pretty good. So, 202 at the moment. Now remember, the whole point was to keep the Panth out of the game and to keep Sion out of the game. See, they're picking me because I haven't gone bot at all. You don't want to change your game plan because there's a few times you can change your game plan, and that's if, hey, the enemy team is just pushing and you're winning the whole entire way. But I don't want to change my game plan. I didn't put that word over there. I don't want to change my game plan if I don't have to. My game plan, I feel, is better and stronger, which is take this damn turret. So we got a little too close, but I appreciate the help. I don't know if she was dying for me or not. But you see that those pokes ended up finishing it off slowly and steadily, and that's what you want to do. You want to keep poking it every now and then that you get an opportunity, because it'll fall. And you chip away at it one at a time. You don't have to just take it all at once. Those little hits, they'll add up during the time. As soon as they keep continuously making errors and making mistakes, you're going to be able to take them. So why didn't I go help them push the bot when we could have probably won the fight? Because it's not a guarantee. I don't know how well these guys fight, and I've already known that they've given up so many fucking kills, and I already know I'm in a low elo. So there's no point in me trying to figure it out and try to carry the game in a team fight when it easily makes a lot more sense for me to split them up. So if they send 3 to me, I normally can't survive, as you guys notice, and I can back off out of that and live. I know I can outmaneuver all these guys. By the way, I didn't back. I saw the minion wave. You take it. You want to get as much hits as possible. I'm at 255, by the way. Holy shit, and I'm 202, and I took another turret. So I don't know if you noticed, but I think all the mid turrets I've taken, there's a way of playing the game to where you can carry it, and this is one of them. The good thing is that the LeBlanc roams too much, and she doesn't stay at home. Our Zoe should have roamed more, and she stood at home. So I don't understand the logic of these players, but sometimes they just choose a champion that doesn't go with the style of play that they are considering or thinking of. Here it is good to join the fight. Ez was the priority. If y'all didn't catch that fairly quickly, Ez is the priority there. You want to make her back off so your minions can push and your people can get there. You know you're not going to die because you already killed 2 of their main damage dealers. Here we need to get out. We already took the objective. You see that? All it takes is one simple bad mistake and bam, capitalize on it quickly. Now this Draven here, I mean, he's decent. Look, he's 7, 5, and 6. Okay, this is the only thing I got. You might have as many kills as you want, but if you have a 5, like Xerath is a lot better. He's 7, 1, and 5. So I trust Xerath more than I trust this Draven here, and I can see why. So the objective here is to take this down. We got it. We know they're coming. We leave. I was gonna take that, but I knew they were coming, so I didn't. Draven decides to hit that. That was a mistake. And then he decides to still stay there and hit it a few more times, so I had to go in there to stop his ass. And I see 3, and I was like, well, I guess I could fight him, but he keeps coming in. Like, you know, he keeps jumping in, and I was trying to get him out of it. Like, I could have done it myself. I didn't have to do it. And right there, she came in, too. I don't know if she thought we were fighting or not, but I told Draven there, I was like, cool, back up. It's not always about trying to take objectives. That was a big mistake. Good thing is that there was only 3 trying to take the Baron. I didn't want to use flash. It wasn't 100% committed on me. I could have probably killed him. Now I'm 3-0-3, 272 CS. We are 30 minutes in the game. I am level 16, so 2 levels below. Not full build either. It's pretty bad. I should have been able to have full build already. I usually do better with the Smite top Garen, just because I can go full tank, and he just becomes insanely tanky. That 15% extra health is a lot. I mean, 10% is like out of every 1,000 is 100. So if you think about it, 15%, that'd be 150. So you add 150 times 3, that's like additional 450. So that's insane. That's a lot. There's a lot of health. Here I'm just kiting out the Sion. We're winning this fight already. I'm going top. There's no need to push mid anymore. I mean, we can try to end, but like I said, I don't trust this team. Our Zoe's 1, 8, and 2. The Evelyn is decent. It just I don't think she knows how to use it very well or do enough damage, because she should have been able to carry this game with that early lead I gave her. And then I already know Draven's an idiot, so like I saw him already. Almost all Dravens are exactly the same. Xerath is the only one that I trust, and I don't know if you noticed, but Xerath has been there when I've been there taking objectives. He's been kind of like my backup. So I'm in there taking shit, and he's attacking from far away, which it looks pretty awesome. So here, this fight is very critical for us. Zone out the Magician. Making these abilities on me. Good follow-up. Keep zoning them out. He wasn't able to get that there. Best. I knew he was going to do that. Remember, all you gotta do is just hit them. Hit the turret. You don't have to take the turret, all of it. Just make sure you get a good few licks in. They were really trying to kill me for a whole second. You see that little nudge? I don't know if you noticed, but our team in the very beginning was trying to push that right side until I went to the middle and pushed it and took it down. Then they stopped pushing it when the minions are pushing mid.
Blue team double kill.
Here though, they got 2 kills, and so now it's easy to go in after that, because I should be able to either get another kill or take some more stuff. I was trying to scout out. I was like trying to see what's up here. I thought he was gonna try to jump on me and he didn't. So. Put a ward there because I have teleport, so just in case I can always teleport and take it if they decide to just all 5-man mid. Teleport behind them, take that shit. That's another reason why I decided to go a little bit more AD. Dindanmex, I know I can catch up to S now, so go take a little bit of their jungle, go back, get another item. Ooh, there's those there. I had a feeling he was trying to get there. He just decided to get wolves first, he got too hungry. I saw him try to take that mid turret. So. We do need that mid in him. I was waiting for Draven. And then he was also trying to take red, so we're all trying to make his life miserable. Even though he's level 15, he's done fine. I was trying to hit that thing and I got stuck. Did they almost get me? But that bubble was a good bubble. That was the faker, by the way. She scared me out. That was pretty good. Now I put GA just in case they were able to get me, and that actually makes you less desirable to kill. Now we ended up winning that fight, so I took out the Sion, they took out the Ez and the Lux, and then she took out Cap. I'm afraid I got GA. So GA gives me a little bit more damage, and now I'm able to last if they kill me one time in a team fight. Now the last two Drakes is Elder. Oh, he didn't have ult either. We have 2 Earth, that's how we showed the shit out of things so fast. We couldn't get there in time. Wow. We did that quick. It felt like forever though. Look at this big old fat wave super. And that's the reason why you normally want to go back and keep pushing, because then you'll get scenarios like that and you can't go out and attack without losing the CS. I'm still behind on CS. I should be at 10 CS already. Forced out the ult. That's perfect. Usually GG when that happens. Now remember, we already took out mid, so all I gotta do is take out top. I know where Panth is, I know where everyone else is at, and I already know Sion used up his ult, so. Once again, they're pushing mid. I don't know why. He's always pushing bot, which is perfect. That's what our team should have done. They should have been pushing bot while I'm pushing top. And I think we would have won a lot faster. Because mid would have pushed itself. So they send a Lux top, which is not going to do anything to me. And she can't take out the minions from the empire. Look at that, it's not doing it. So now she wasted everything. Look at that. I bluffed and I'm going to go. Look at those stuns. They almost had me then too. Again, I had my flashlight. They take bot. Good job, Zoe, on that one, pushing it forward. I think I do back here, because I'm able to buy my shit. So last things I noticed that I keep getting back in and out of fights, so I decided to get Warmogs. And then I decided to get even bigger. So I have a shit ton of HP. I have 5,207. I do enough damage, and I'm able to last. Look at that power damage, man. Good God. Watch this. This is pretty comical. Okay, this is a fucking highlight. Lux is just being fucking annoying, and I'm just trying to stop him. Like, bam, bam. One, two, buckle your shoe. So the game took 40 minutes, but we ended up winning. I had full build already by 40 minutes, which is too slow. It's 10 minutes slow, actually. I'll try to post up a game where I had all my build by like 30 minutes, which is exactly where you want to be at. You want to have your full build by 30 minutes so you can see what works, what doesn't, and then you adjust as the game goes even later. But 6-0-4. This is in gold elo, by the way. I'm gold 2 right now. Oh, well, they had a shittier team than we did. But even then, for some reason, like, I was able to crush it. I was going versus a gold 3 Sion. Sorry, Sion. I mean, you did well there in the end. You caught up, but, well, not really. They had a G5 Panth, which kind of proved it. Their LeBlanc was silver 1, and it was trashing our gold 4 Zoe, which is a concern. Ez was a gold 3, going versus a gold 1 Draven. Lux was gold 1, which is also a concern. She was going versus a gold 3 Xerath. And our ace was supposed to be our jungler, Platinum 5, but I ended up helping her. So, Draven did the most damage, obviously. I was third in damage, but I had, I think, most all towers. I think I was the Tower King. Did I take all the fucking towers? I think I did. I want to say I took top, I took mid, I took all of mid, I took top. Oh, well, they took the bottom ones. Imagine that, man. 4 people just to take the bottom towers. I took 2 lanes, top and mid. Go figure. Anyways, hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. Hit the little notification tab icon so you can get more of this content whenever it happens. I'm trying to make highlight reels, but, you know, I just want to show, like, that was a highlight reel. I don't know what the fuck that bitch was thinking, just hitting me. Just went, you know, fucking cuter, increase my shit, you know, my KDA, please. 10-0. 347 farm. I had a shit ton of farm, way better than anyone else. But it was 40 minutes, so I should have had 400 farm, which is bad for me. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Good fight. Good night. You know how we say that, but like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the little notification tab icons. Click that donation bucket there. Send me $1, $5, $10. I don't care. Anything counts. As long as those numbers keep adding up, hopefully I'm able to get my new laptop with that donation money. I want to make this into a profession. So hopefully you guys help me out on that. So, good fight. Good night. I want to say bye, but I'm not going to because I have to get on this thing here. Yeah, so make sure you guys, you know, if you guys get a crappy ass team, this team was decent. They weren't that bad. Correction, they were below average, as you can tell. I've had some really good fucking teams, and we crushed it in 15 minutes or less. So there's a difference in caliber of teams. So it'll happen. But hopefully, just not like mine, which took like, what was it, 80% of my games are all trash. Trying to get this shit out. Let's see if this works. No, it does. Okay, cool. Anyways, good fight. Good night. Bye.